hide behind the dark woods while we're running barefoot. You will rise again tomorrow, make the morning dew glow.
What is this? Astrogator, I found a peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take samples. I promise.
I feel nauseous. Suddenly.
Been on the surface for just under half an hour.
That's not it. I feel darkness. Hang on.
Boli. Ah, por eso no estaba Boli, obviamente, porque estábamos en un sueño. Bueno, no un sueño, sino en un recuerdo. Cierto. Por supuesto.
Are you there? Over. I guess that's a no.
What?
What's going on, sir? Astrogator?
Dr. Yast. I tried to resuscitate him, but...
No, please. Koval?
Dr. Krauter.
La palmó.
How? There was nothing wrong with him.
Hypovolemic shock. He bled out during the flight.
I still don't understand. He wasn't hurt.
His injuries must have occurred later. I found him like this when I entered Hopper.
¿Culpa del robot? ¿Culpa mía? ¿O culpa del astrogator? Vamos a
I'm
echarnos la
sorry.
culpa.
It's on me. It's my fault.
No, Doctor. As Commander, I take full responsibility.
But it was me that left him.
On my order. You're too hard on yourself, as usual.
If only I...
Stop it, really. Please, stop. If is a very cruel word. You don't deserve its torment.
I confirm. Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
That's a good sign. Since he left it, he intends to come back this way.
Guess I know where Gorski was going.
No creo que sea buena idea.
Going down after him. Tell me one thing, sir. What did you do with Krauter's body?
I placed him in a cryochamber.
Are you going to use a grave tapper?
Yes, I'm considering that as a possibility. What is your opinion? Should we look into their heads?
Pártalo en dos.
I have a feeling that would be inappropriate. We need to test everyone. We're looking into a dead mind.
Just a report.
One sec. Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you mean?
Estoy guindando.
Damn. Oh, that's the last thing I need. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm hanging with my full weight on the rope, away from the wall. Oh, I can't go up.
Nothing to grab onto.
No, it won't do much good. There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Do you have a better idea?
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
Seguro que se quiebra las piernas, por supuesto.
A substantial fall on unsteady ground. This is hardly a maneuver that I would describe as safe.
So let's take a moment to analyze the situation.
I'm thinking, if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything...
Yeah, we don't know that, Yasna. He could keep going even with injuries.
Okay, this is a waste of time. You only die once. Here we go.
Solo se muere una vez. Se va a tirar. ¿Seguro?
Though, maybe you have some other idea?
There is a certain possibility, or rather, uncertain. But maybe it's worth trying.
I'm listening?
Can you see the probe?
Yes. It's flying near me.
Good. If I instructed it to fly as close as possible to you, you could grab onto it.
You sure it will hold me?
Okay.
That I cannot guarantee.
All right. Let's give it a try.
I'm entering the instruction. You must guide me.
Está a 2 metros. 1 metro, 3 metros.
2
Dos.
meters forward. Stop, that's enough.
You have a really good eye. Exactly 2 meters.
Ok. Ya no tengo la opción de soltarme. Cosa que no pensaba hacer.
Is the maneuver?
You could say so. I fell from a lower height. It was a soft landing, though.
Estaba alto. Gracias, Bolly.
We had our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone.
Damn. What is this place? It makes my skin crawl. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city.
Are you saying that...
No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet.
¿Qué hago?
Dr. Gorski set up the flags.
So, he kept going, despite the lack of communication with the rest.
You'd have to see it with your own eyes, sir. This place. Gorski may have lost himself in his discovery.
Are you joking, Doctor? Lost himself, Gorski. He may not have respect for the unknown, but he has his feet firmly on the ground.
I think he might have gotten lost in these structures. They're like a maze. Are you receiving a signal?
What signal?
From Dr. Gorski.
No, none. Why are you asking?
He tried to open up a connection, set up a transmitter.
There's nothing on the comms, but I'll check the record history. Please give me a moment.
I can't even see the bottom.
The structures go that deep.
Yes, I dread to think. What if Dr. Gorski fell down there?
I took that into account when calibrating the probe. It will examine the bottom. I'll let you know if I find him.
Left or right?
La derecha no.
All right. I'll squeeze through the passage.
2 more hours.
Huh?
That's all Gorski has left of oxygen, at best.
And at worst?
He's just finishing it up. Though it all depends on his activity.
If I remember correctly, the atmosphere here is breathable.
Basically, yes. Dr. Krauser, however, warned that the methane content...
I know. But the effects won't be immediate. That gives us a few extra hours. These constructions don't have a clear division into functions. They're huge, complicated, and uniform at the same time.
Do you have any idea where all this could have come from? I'm aware without tests you can't do much. But let's say on first inspection.
Estoy de acuerdo. Alguien tuvo que haberlo construido.
I think humans must have put them there. Or maybe all this together is some kind of a machine.
That would explain why the Alliance is now sending the Invincible. But aren't the structures too old to be built by humans?
Well, maybe we misjudged their age. Ah, I see the probe. Has it found anything?
It's not making any measurements at the moment.
Oh, why?
The overload protection is activated. Until I do a reset, it's on manual control.
Is it because of my flight?
It's possible, but please don't worry about it. What matters is that you're fine.
Ok. Se nos dañó Wally.
Oh, I see the cover snap right off.
Ah, yes. There's an error in the logs.
Wouldn't it be better if I helped you? I can close it manually after all.
I'd need some directions first. To bring it to you.
No problem, I'm on it.
First, let's find a place where I can land it. Otherwise, you won't be able to help me, Doctor.
Acá es un buen lugar. Vamos. Allá.
There. I found the right place.
Allá.
All right, then. I'm waiting for instructions.
Let's see.
Estamos 5 metros. Girar la sonda. 180.
How's the terrain?
120
The
grados.
structures, are they still everywhere?
Yep, wherever I look, there's metal.
Digamos 120 porque está viendo hacia allá.
Rotate the probe 120 degrees. Okay now.
Sí. Esta... la giramos un poquito. 40 grados.
Please rotate the probe 40 degrees.
Uff, está viendo hacia atrás. 13 metros hacia adelante.
13 meters forward.
Se va para allá. Espera, tiene que ver hacia acá. 45 grados a la derecha, sí. Y 4 metros adelante.
First 45 degrees to the right. And then 4 meters forward.
Ah,
2 more meters to the right.
pan comido.
Uh, 2 meters forward. Land.
¿Ve? Facilito.
Oh, don't be angry.
It's not anger, it's a warning sign.
I know, I know. You're welcome, Bully.
Nice. ¿Y ahora? Por allá.
It's a bit like Pando.
¿No?
In what? I have no idea what you're talking about, Doctor.
A colony of populous tremoloids. American aspen. The new trees grow not from seeds, but from rootsuckers of old trees. As a result, it's one giant organism, thousands of years old.
So you're in a dead metal forest.
Huh, that does sound bizarre. Though maybe.
Doctor, something has been recorded after all. But there are plenty of errors in the transmission header. It's hard to say whether this is a message from Gorski.
Well then, sir,
Dale.
play it. Maybe we'll finally find out what's going on with the doctor.
Let's hope so. Gorski, the base. This is Gorski. Base, come in. No doubt. It's here. And let's keep listening. But as soon as you report anything, Doctor, I'll stop the recording. Bugger. No confirmation again. I report. I've made an amazing discovery. Geometric structures, a thicket of bushy, pointed rods and slats. Mostly iron, but not only. Molybdenum, carbon, tungsten. Altogether similar to a giant integrated circuit. A million swarm of tangled cables. Not a trace of electric current, polarity, not even residual magnetism. Maybe once upon a time, centuries ago, petawatts or exawatts of power flowed this way. To compare with something, it's probably a machine. Some kind of information collective structure. Maybe it was some kind of electronic brain. It makes me think of the Lyrans. A race of extinct sentient beings. Supposedly, they knew about light astrogation before we invented the wheel. They had to save themselves from the explosion of Nova. They sent ships. The remains of those ships have been found, ashed to a chip glued together. I've seen hypothetical schematics. The structures here remind me of those. Okay, moving on. Readings. Well, that's it. What follows is just a humming noise. Any thoughts, Doctor?
So far, it all leads to one conclusion. This is not a place for a man, nor for any humanoids.
Then who is it for?
Maybe it's really an alien technology. Those Lyrans.
As far as I know, all information about the Lyran civilization is just guesswork. Many consider Lyrans to be just a myth, so I wouldn't take it too seriously.
Well, I think there might be something to it.
By the way, you were right, Doctor. Gorski did lose himself in his discovery, in spite of everything.
There are more traces, this time handprints, and a drop detector.
What? Did I hear you right?
Yes, sir. You heard me right. As if he fell and then crawled on all fours.
Bloodstains?
No. Luckily, nothing like that.
Nada por acá. Muy estable que digamos, pero si yo quería ir abajo,
I found something. Again.
I'm listening.
I suspect Gorski might have damaged his suit.
If the tear doesn't exceed 20 millimeters, the reactive polymer layers will self-seal.
Oh, that's true. Nevertheless, it looks worse and worse. I found more of his gear. Finally! I have his position.
A visual?
Not yet. Oh, for crying out loud, Gorski. You must be here somewhere. Say something.
Any contact?
Negative.
si está como zombie como los demás, no va a decir nada.
I found his backpack. You know what that means, sir?
Yes, he's without oxygen. We must
Ahí
hurry.
está.
Oh, there he is. I see him. He's lying in a sinkhole. Doctor! I'm almost there. Got him! He's not moving.
¿Se murió? No, está vivo, está vivo.
Gorski! Gorski! Look at me! His eyes are closed.
Is he breathing?
He's alive, but barely.
Did he react in any way?
No reaction. He seems unconscious. Gorski! Come on!
Calm down, Doctor. Get him out of there. The probe's already looking for a landing site.
Okay.
Wow,
Let me just...
está fuerte.
I'm pulling him out. Done. He's out. I activated his SOS. You should pick up a transmission with his parameters, sir. Well?
No, nothing. The transmitter in the suit must be too weak.
Should I retrieve his booster from the backpack?
No point. Better to set up a relay. We have to do it anyway so that Hopper can land in this maze. Have a preliminary scan of your surroundings. There's an open area nearby. You have to move Gorski there. The probe will guide you.
But he's not stable. I must share my oxygen with him, Astrogator.
You'd need a spare for that. The protocol doesn't provide for connecting two suits at the same time.
In that case, I'll give him my tank.
Negative. I won't allow it, Yasna. If you faint, the doctor won't carry you.
The membrane looks intact.
What did you say? I didn't hear.
¿Le doy mi oxígeno? No le doy oxígeno. Démosle el oxígeno.
Hold on, Gorski.
I still can't hear you, Doctor. Please repeat.
It's nothing, Astrogator. Some static on the line.
No le dijo. Le dio el oxígeno y ya se va desmayando. Genial.
Are you out in the open already?
Sort of. Yes.
Once you've set up the transmitter, I should start it. There it is. Pulse, heart rate, saturation, almost within the range. What was that?
I don't know. Everything is shaking.
Yasna!
No! No!
Please hold on. I'll take you to my left.
I caught the probe. I'm... Fuck! Flying! What was that? Astrogator, I'm underground. It's hard to determine my exact location. Novik, do you copy? Base, come in. I'm sending an SOS. Anyone, please. Okay. Stay calm. Just keep it together. Heartbeat's racing, but saturation hasn't dropped below the tissue norm. Not yet, at least.
No fue tan mal después de ese golpe. Focus. F. Flash.
Deposit of water. Probably unsafe for consumption. Shit! I'd rather not risk it. Meteoric waters. No. Too slippery terrain. Poor visibility. Considering all factors, situation hopeless. At least I got flares. Oh, come on. Gotta be kidding me. Okay. Careful. No! Fucking great. I can't. I just. Can't. Pretty much fucked. That's my considered opinion. Fucked.
Está jodida.
Yes, sir. Here.
Who's that? I can't see. Koval. You came back for me. But how? The lander took you. Koval, please. Speak to me.
Qué miedo.
I'm so glad to see you, Yasna. I have so much to tell you, but we don't have time. We need to get out of here as soon as possible.
Easy for you to say. I'm barely conscious. Calm down and help me, will you?
I wish I could, but then we both end up stuck. You have to pull yourself together. There's no other way. Please, try to get up.
Ahora ya no está.
So much for the rescue.
Wow. Estaba tan difícil. No sé por qué tanta queja.
No. No point in going back this way. Koval, say something. I can't stand this silence.
You often do that.
Do what?
Talk over your fears. There's no shame in being afraid. Don't worry.
I'm not afraid. Just a little tired.
Don't play the hero. You really don't have to pretend in front of me. I already admire you. You know, I'm proud and rather worried at the same time. What you did for Gorski, well, I wouldn't be able to do that myself.
I don't know why I left him my tank. Gorski is dead anyway.
Don't say that. We will return for him.
Something attacked me up there. Oh, it probably got him too.
Then we'll ask Novik. The old man monitors our parameters.
He only tells us what he deems fit. You know that, Koval.
Yeah, I do. Still, you did the right thing.
Oh, maybe I did. But it was stupid too. A complete failure of reason in an act of futile heroism.
Is your equipment operational? Nothing damaged?
Hey! Hey, don't go so fast. I need to rest.
One more hill. You can do it.
I've had enough. Just enough. Forward, Yasna. Faster. We're racing against time. Come on. We're fighting for our lives, Yasna. Enough of this nonsense. I'm sick of fighting.
Okay, Yasna. I'm sorry. I demand so much from you. Too much.
You don't have to apologize for anything. It's my fault. Maybe Novik's. But definitely not yours.
Stop. I'll be here with you until the end. Remember, none of this is your fault. You deserve to finally rest.
Estoy cansado, jefe.
I did everything I could, and it all went to shit anyway.
I'm sorry how things turned out. Like I said, I'll be here. I only wish I could somehow comfort you. All in all, it's...
I'm getting up, okay?
I knew you would find the strength. You just needed a little encouragement.
Don't push it. I still don't know if I can do it.
You will.
Too steep. I can't.
I'm not the old man, Yasna. Better focus on climbing instead of reporting everything to me.
Thank goodness.
See? You made it. My whining did some good, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I kinda did.
Es un fantasma, ¿no? No se parece a ninguno. Sí. No sé. Ahora ya no está. Huesos. ¿Será?
Do you see this?
Well, if you're talking about the coal deposits and the bones of prehistoric reptiles, then yes, they're further up as well.
Finally! We have proof. Millions of years ago, there was life on the surface of Regis 3.
Is it really such good news? Now, for some reason, there's nothing, not even bacteria or viruses.
I'm starting to suspect that someone or something prevented organisms from moving ashore. Perhaps it stopped them from leaving the water.
If so, I think it stops them to this day. In other words, it's still here, and it nips all manifestations of life in the bud.
Why then have I not met it yet?
Yasna, I'm afraid you have.
¿Cómo?
Speaking of Novik, what did he do to you? You're pretty harsh on him.
Silly question, Yasna. The old man is sitting safely in orbit, blabbering about reporting, as if he didn't even care that you might die here.
Now that's a bit of an exaggeration. Novik cares about people more than protocols.
Well, if so, he loves us more than life itself, because he sure does love protocols.
Yo vengo de allá, ¿no? Sí.
How come you're always a few steps ahead of me?
Porque son fantasmas.
Simple. I walk faster. Come on. It's time to be among other people again. They're out there, somewhere. I promise.
Está.
I'm starting to have second thoughts. What if something's waiting for me? Something that caused my fall.
You'll overcome that fear just like the others. Because if you stay here, you will die.
Hey, where did you go?
Todo estaba en su cabeza.
I can't go with you any further, Yasna.
Koval?
Forgive me for pushing and rushing you so much. It's just... I had to pull you out of there somehow. Unfortunately, by now my body is capable of an empty shell. I want to believe this is not our farewell. It is. It has been an absolute pleasure.
¿Ves? Si era un fantasma.
Yes, I'm getting your SOS. Receiving your vitals.
Astrogator, I'm here. Over.
Finally! Yasna! You can't even imagine. It's really good to hear your voice again, Doctor.
Sir, I saw Koval.
Yasna, are you saying... what?
I don't quite understand myself.
All right. Let's leave that for now. Are you injured in any way?
No. As usual, I came out.
Are you there?
Stop.
Do you copy?
What kind of deadly shit is this?
Doctor, what are you talking about?
There's something here. It looks like a machine. It burned a hole in the wall. And now it's marching with these kind of crab legs.
You must evacuate immediately.
Sounds like you know what it is, sir.
Well, I have my suspicions. One of the flagship machines of the Alliance would match the description. Walking antimatter cannon. Antimat.
You're fucking kidding me, sir. I think it's moving away from me.
Excellent. Don't stop yet, though. The greater the distance between you and this machine, the better.
I wonder what it's looking for. And why is it shooting at these structures?
In my opinion, we're dealing with a defective model. The Alliance?
I can see a passage, but it doesn't look very inviting. Shit! It's still here. I have to... I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh, it's coming at me.
Yeah.